Scott Hickson, what do you say? Let's start them up, and we are underway. We'll have 7 in the books this time by as they come down to the line. Ferguson still wound up tight on the top side as Cooper reclaims the number 1 spot. As Wagner on the inside, as the 45 of Ferguson really hanging it out to dry through 3 and 4, couldn't make it work that time, and Steve Dole is now in the mix. The number 36 machine of Steve Dole, and we've got one around. Yellow lights are on. Kastner went around as the 45 of Ferguson and the 36 of Dole. In 3 to go, and Nick Cooper looking for his first 3:05 sprint victory here at the Land of Legends. Working it down into corner number 3 and 4, 2 to go, and Dole is starting to reel him in with the number 36. Nick's dad, Mike, a former competitor here in the street stock division, watching on as the white flag is out. Final time around for Nick Cooper. Into turn number 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen, a new face in victory lane. Brings it off the turn. Nick Cooper wins it. Steve Dole will finish in second. Phil Pawarchek's number 2 will finish in third. Mark Tikonowitz will finish in fourth. Scott Wagner picks up the 5th position.
How about that? Look right up there. See that red dot right there? You're on candid camera. Congratulations. First win with that 305 sprinter here at Canandaigua. How good was the car tonight?
It was spot on. We made some adjustments during the week and picked up some improvements last night at Thunder Mountain and finally figured something out.
You've been good here. You've been consistent every time you've rolled out in the race car. What did you find, or can't you tell us your speed secrets that put you in victory lane tonight?
I think personally, I'm starting to find that I'm more comfortable in it.
Not as nervous?
No.
Oh, yeah, you looked comfortable tonight.
Yep.
How'd the family take this one when you got back to the pits? Everybody pretty happy?
Oh, yeah, more than happy.
How were you?
Oh, I was tired.
Setting a very slow pace. Ready to pick it up any time right now as they start to accelerate a little bit quicker into turn number 4. Green is out. And now Brown to the top side, looking to get around Rauscher. Rauscher on the inside off of corner number 2, 1/3 of the way home, and Billy Brown still right there to challenge as they work their way down the backstretch. Wheel to wheel into turn number 3. Brown on the top side, and car number 16 out of Cheshire is your new race leader on lap number 6. Billy Brown out of Cheshire brings it off of corner number 4, his 3rd New Legend Sportsman win of the season. Rauscher is 2nd. Phil Vigneri, the 3rd, finishes in 3rd. Sean Letts bounces it off the wall. He'll finish in 4th. Siri is 5th. Scales finishes in 6th, while Rich Post rounds out the field.
Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen.
I got to thank Dave Rauscher and Brandon Rauscher. Last week, I couldn't catch him to save my life. I was talking to them out here afterwards, and they were telling me, put a spring rod on the car. We did, and look what happened.
Yeah, and the 48 car finishes behind you tonight.
Yes, he said, watch, now you'll go out and beat me. And
800 horsepower for the big block modifieds, ready to turn loose. 40 laps, green means go. And we've got Chad Holman showing some smoke out of the number 91 machine as he goes to work on the Dave Allen number 88 car for position number 6. Working it up off the turn, Chad Holman's smoke is getting a little bit heavier every time he burps the throttle in the corners. Watch right here off the throttle, and it looks like a John Force burnout. Mike O'Brien leads, and here comes Steve Payne, Alan Johnson, and Danny Johnson. And Steve Payne's your new race leader. Look at this traffic jam off of corner number 2, and here comes the doctor, Danny Johnson. Johnson going after the Hurricane. Up into corner number 3 and 4. The Doctor on the top side. High, wide, and handsome, and the Doctor's your new race leader. Steve Payne back to the 2 spot. Meanwhile, watching the progression of our championship contenders, Billy Dunn holding on to 6th, Matt Shepard is 7th, Vinny Vitale 8th, Jimmy Phelps is 9th. As Shepard going after the Billy Dunn number 49 machine. Dunn started 21st on the grid as Shepard started in position number 16. So they have made their way through the field nicely. The Hurricane has it in between 3 and 4, and AJ wants it. He'll work the top side. Payne on the bottom as they head into turn number 1 on lap number 29. So Payne and AJ renew the rivalry here at the Land of Legends off of corner number 2, and it is AJ taking the spot away, but Payne drives it in a little deeper. AJ once again a little bit quicker on the throttle as he rolls it through the middle of the turn through 3 and 4 down to the line. It's Payne by a nose with 10 to go. 5 extra circuits tonight for the big block modifieds, and Billy Dunn and Justin Hares locking horns in a battle off of corner number 4 in traffic as they've got the 2B of Cartwright and the 57 of Brian Sage in front of them. And Dunn looking for 4th to the inside of Hares off of corner number 2. Hares shuts the door on him. 2 left-hand turns away, and the Doctor's got win number 7. Matt Shepard's gonna come home 4th and pick up the title for 2012. The Doctor wins it. Justin Harris is 2nd. Steve Payne finishes in 3rd. Matt Shepard 4th. Alan Johnson 5th. Billy Dunn 6th. Jimmy Phelps 7th. Pete Britton 8th. Vinny Vitale 9th. And rounding out the top 10 is Gary Tompkins.
Getting his thoughts together before he climbs out of the car, ladies and gentlemen, the Dr. Danny Johnson. 7 wins in 2012. Most guys don't get that in a career, but you seem to be getting better with age.
You know, I just tell you, it's a great, great hot rod and a great team, and just can't thank these guys enough for, the support that they've given me this year.
Some good momentum going into that series race tomorrow night, right?
Yeah, it sure is. We won Friday night and Saturday night, so hopefully we get 2 more wins Sunday and Monday. We'll see how it goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, his 7th win of the season, the Dr. Danny Johnson. 3rd track championship in 4 years, man, and it's a tough place to grab a title. How's this one compared to the first 2?
This one was tough. It's been a long season here. It says a lot about this team because the competition here this year was second to none. Championships are about your race car staying together, and being up front night in, night out. I think we started, at the beginning of April. I don't think we had a rain out all year. So it's been a long season, and, to get that many good finishes in a row, it's just a testament to this team.
Canandaigua Speedway has always been your home. You grew up coming here. The championships and the sportsmen, the 358s, the big block modifieds. This has got to be one of those special moments that when you look back on your career, you're always going to remember.
Definitely. When I got the first one here, it seemed like I'd never get one, and now it seems like they just get harder and harder every year. This car's been really good at the end of races. The races just aren't long enough for me. It seems like I'm mired back there 15th, 16th forever, and then by the time the car gets rolling, I start picking cars off, the race is over. I guess we're going to have to work on getting this car a little better in the beginning of the races.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2012 Modified Track Champion, Super Matt Shepard.
Green lights are on and away we go. Backstretch they dance. Danny Wiesner needs to finish 8th or better to clinch the title here tonight, as he is running back in position number 13 right now as we click off the 4th circuit. Tyler Meeks is 4th, AJ Lloyd is 5th, and we've got Matt Guerry in trouble in turn 4 as the yellow lights are on. Stu Shepard brakes on the backstretch. He'll pull it pit side. Trouble here on the front stretch. And we've got a meeting of a medal as we've got a bunch of cars getting together here on the front straightaway. Takes it down the backstretch for the final time. Danny Wiesner, he's running in position number 4. He's going to get himself his second consecutive championship. Dave Marcaccelli picks up the win. Second, the G-Man. Third, Bussy. Wiesner's fourth the title. Nick Guerry fifth. Sixth will be Gray. Seventh will be Todd Henderson. Eighth is Jaguar. Kane Bristol ninth. Justin Henderson rounds out the top 10.
Man, it's about time we got you back down here.
Oh, finally, after the last couple of weeks that we've had, leading, having a really good car and having trouble, finally, didn't want to do it this way with starting out on the front row, but that was out of our hands, so.
Oh, you've got to be good to keep them behind you, too.
Yeah. I mean, we had a really good car all night, and, we made a lot of changes to it from the heat race to the feature and stuff. But I really got to thank, Courier Plastics, Storman, Quick Time Shocks, Bicknell Racing Products, my brother, Mike Payne. Mike Payne done so much for us with the setup of the car. My parents, my wife, who's not here tonight.
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, and you, because I rubbed up against you for good luck.
Yeah, that worked, man. Nice job. Nice to get you down here. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Dave Marcaccelli, ladies and gentlemen, picking up the win in the Sportsman division. What a season for you. Started out 2 wins in a row, and then you just kind of smoothed right along, stayed consistent, and tonight you pick up the second title. Congratulations.
Appreciate it. 2 in a row, we set sail for that at the beginning of the year, and we just, we had high hopes. We had a great year last year. We're, very excited to have to repeat that, and we're just happy to be on top again.
Now we're going to go green. Mark Manutlo going after the Eric Chapman number 22T as they race into turn number 3 and 4. That's the battle for the lead. We will have a 3 laps complete of this 12-lap pure stock feature. Roger Bush running in third. Vance Vanderwaal sits in fourth. Mark Manutlo pulling away from everybody. Oh, we've got your leader and Brittany Adams together as yellow lights come on. Oh, and Bush, no place to go, gets into Manutlo. We are back underway. Roger Bush looking to hold them off as they come across the line, and Chapman right there with them as they head up into turn number 1 and 2. Working it up through the corner. Big Mike trying to get around Eric Chapman. They're both going after Roger Bush. White flag is out one more time around. Let's see what he's going to do. He'll launch off the corner as Roger Bush leads him down into turn number 3. Here comes Big Mike on the top side. Mike Manutlo, Roger Bush, Bush bobbles. Manutlo's going to win it off a 4. Big Mike wins it. Roger Bush second. Eric Chapman third. The 742 of Vanderwaal finishes 4th and picks up the title.
Well, Big Mike looking to dust out everybody. Someplace in this dust is Mike Manutlo. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Mike Manutlo. Well, I can finally say that my first year at Canandaigua is now complete because I get to interview Big Mike in Victory Lane on a win. Congratulations.
Oh, man, that is something else. That is a big surprise to me. Sitting in the lineup tonight, I'm just looking at everybody that's racing with me, and I'm like, wonder who's going to win tonight, and never would thought it was going to be me.
Take us through the last lap.
It was crazy. I came alongside of Vance, and I could tell I had something for someone, but then I slipped to the high side, and I realized I had a lot of bite. Must be all that water got spilled. Too bad about my son and that caution and everything, but things happen, you know. I'm sure they're darn glad to be out here. All the work I put in this car and everything that I've been through this year, it's just been too much to even get into, but it's been great. Well, this group of guys, I love all these guys.
It's nice to get you back down here.
Oh, it's nice to have me back down here. Woohoo!
Who you want to thank tonight, Mike?
I want to thank Big Mike Saw Repair for all the support they've given me.
That's him, by the way.
And then Ray's Radiator. I got number 9 video on here. Got Butch's Body Shop. Got a bunch of people help me out this year. Eric Chapman's helped me out a lot. Rod Comfort, all the guys I run with, and a lot of support. And everybody's just been behind me 100%. This is like the icing on the cake, I tell you.
Super job, man. Big Mike Manula, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's Pure Stock feature winner here. Well, let's talk about the season overall. A lot to celebrate. A fantastic season on the year, consistency, and a title. Every driver makes a checklist of what they want to do for the season, and I know this was on your list, right?
Yeah, after the first couple races, you know, we weren't really sure what we were going to do after the first couple races, and I got a couple wins there. It really set the bar, and we kept going, and luckily we were backed by a couple people, you know, and helped out big time. And if it wasn't for the people that have helped out, we probably wouldn't be here right now.
And who are those folks?
Mark's Garage, DC Allen, Mike Welch, my girlfriend Britt, District 11, Beef Farms, Carriage Stop Restoration with the help of the motor, Givo's Rears and Gears, Sonny Barron did some precise machine work on this thing. Hopefully I don't forget anybody. Creative Applications, he's helped out a lot, you know. But it's the help and support you get from everybody helping with the car and the crew that really gets you here.
Super job, man, on a great season.
Thanks a lot.
Vance Vanderwall, ladies and gentlemen, 2012 Pure Stock Track Champion.
It all comes down to 15 laps, ladies and gentlemen, off of corner number 4 at the Orange Cone. We are underway. But the bottom opens up for Welch to the inside off of corner number 2. This is the battle for the title as they work into turn number 3. Welch pulls even terms on the bottom as they come through the corner. Marsden on the top side. They both chase after Peckham, and it is Mike Welch taking the number 2 spot by a half car length on lap number 5. Peckham starting to hear the footsteps behind him in the form of the 00 of Mike Welch. Marsden still there for third. Peckham leading the way. Welch right there on the back bumper as they exit corner number 2. Welch can't be too conservative. As Welch now moves to the top side, looking to pull even terms, and he'll take the lead into turn number 1 with 2 to go. Mike Welch now up to position number 1, but Peckham back underneath him as they work their way down the backstretch. Not only will he claim his 6th win of the year, his 8th track championship in the street stock division to Mike Welch. Nate Peckham 2nd. 3rd will be Russ Marsden. Blaine Smith is 4th. John Rakowski 5th, followed by the number 93 J of Justin Knight, the 30 of Steve Pizarnik, the 75 of Scott Smith, the 5K of Keith Cure, and the 84 of Faulkner.
You were tied with Steve Pizarnik, all-time track champion with 7. You are now the all-time winningest, not only the winningest driver victory-wise, but also championships, 8 here at the Speedway. How's that feel?
It's quite an accomplishment, especially with Steve, and it's great to have him back this year. You know, he's the best of the best, and hopefully we can continue on next year and get some more cards, and Steve will be back, and everybody will be back, and thank this crowd for being here, and keep on racing.
Did you have any butterflies before tonight?
I've had butterflies all week.
You've done it after blowing a motor, after using borrowed race cars, and to come through and win a championship. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we borrowed 3 cars, I think it was. Keith Cure, I want to thank them guys, because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. Keith Cure and Vance let me use his car, and Adam Depew and Roger Bush and that team let me use that car, and hats off to them. We're all family here, and that's what it's all about.
How about everybody else behind you got to thank tonight?
I got to thank everybody, my family, my mom, Nathan, Seth, Alicia, Tana, all my sponsors, everybody that's involved in this car, Pizza Logs, Sonny Barron, Paul Govenda, Investor Services, Jay's Body Shop, Max Body Shop, Lauren Lincoln does the bodies for me, EMS, Givo's Rears and Gears, and most of all, Mark's Garage. He's the biggest pain in my rear end, but he supports me right to the end. And just everybody, I can't do it without these people.
He won the battle and he won the war tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The feature winner and the 2012 track champion, Mike Welch.